Oh,
I am good trying to figure out how to make this work. Okay.
you good?
Hi, how are you?
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry
I'm
you
good.
have a cold. I hope you feel better soon.
You know, I'm at the point where it ain't going away no time soon, and I'm just gonna live with it. I'm just gonna live with it until it do.
Okay.
So if I start coughing, it's because
It's
I'm on that part of
okay.
the cold, the cough stage. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do your intro, and then we're gonna get to your questions.
Okay. I'm
All
so
right.
nervous
Why?
because I'll be watching your interviews. You be having like SAT like questions.
Oh, not you too.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Oh
ready.
God. All right. So today's guest is a self-publishing author whose imagination was born between the shelves of her grandmother's historical romance library and has since evolved into worlds filled with wolves, prophecy, power, and unapologetic black femininity. Magnolia Xen. Is Xen?
You could call me Zen. Just Zen.
Okay. Magnolia Xen is a lifelong romance reader turned paranormal storyteller with a deep love for shifters, especially werewolves, while still keeping dragons, fae, vampires, and witches close at heart. A devoted animal lover currently ruled by two Mancoon kittens. Those are not kittens. That is people.
Yeah, pretty big. Pretty big.
Magnolia brings heart, heat, and destiny to the page through characters who challenge tradition, defy prophecy, and still hate heals while doing it. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So her journey into authorship is one of courage, choosing to finally see her imaginings in print and trusting readers to fall in love with her worlds the same way she has. Through her Jaden's Prophecy duology, Magnolia explores power, fate, desire, and what it means for Black women to rule in spaces where they're rarely centered. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. That was amazing.
You're welcome. So, what was the moment, man? What was the moment? The feeling, the made you say paranormal is where I belong? Like, was a specific character, book, author? What?
It was, I read a lot of books,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I did, it was, why'd they do this? I would have did something completely different. So I said, I think I'm gonna go a different way. In paranormal, you don't usually see female alphas,
Yeah.
definitely not in troll, definitely not needing saving. That's for one
Mm-hmm.
thing. So I
Yeah.
was like, no, I could do this. And then during 2020, I had so much free time on my hand
Mm-hmm.
that along with medication. I'm a veteran as well, Army. And
Okay.
so I finally said, I need something to help me with this
Yeah.
craziness. And it all cleared up. Like that book came out in like 3 months of writing. Like 3 months, 265,000 words in like 3 months. It just came out. I had to cut it off. I had to say, okay, you gotta stop. At some point, the book has to stop. Stop. Stop.
Damn.
Stop.
Shit, I need that talent. Um.
It could be a headache because I never I'm a pantser as
Mm,
well. So I'm always stressed. Like I want to finish, but I can't because I have no layout, no organization, which is funny because in real life I'm an accountant, which I have to have all of that. And for writing it's not. It doesn't come that way. I wish it would though. It'd be easier in
damn.
my life.
Okay. So you grew up surrounded by historical romance thanks to your grandmother library. How did that foundation of romance shape the way you write now, like with fantasy shifters and supernatural worlds?
I think I get to have more fun with it. Like
Mm-hmm.
because they're werewolves and dragons and witches, I can play with it. I still like being in the same world, but I get to be more creative with the characters because they can do all of these things that normal humans can't do. In historical
Yeah.
romance, everything was always going to be a certain way. Everything had to be done a certain way because they were human. But
Mhm.
I get to be more creative in paranormal with the
Mm,
characters.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. So, Black authors in paranormal and fantasy span a wide range of talent and imagination, yet the publishing world often treats our work like it's niche or less impactful. What are your honest thoughts on how Black paranormal authors are perceived versus our white counterparts?
We're definitely not taken serious, even if it's not paranormal, just being a black author and then being self-published.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they're missing out, honestly, because I've since I started on TikTok, which didn't happen until like August of last year. I had no idea Booktalk even existed.
Mm-hmm.
I've read more minority self-published authors. Before, all I ever did was go in the Barnes and Nobles, and then I'm looking for, the traditional ones I grew up on mostly. But I'm now like finding amazing books, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why can't I find this in my local bookstore? This is a really good book. So I think they're missing out. I think they're missing out on talent and all the money they can make, because I've been to a couple of book signing events
Mm-hmm.
and they are packed.
Mm-hmm.
Even this year, you would think everybody would be like, nah, I'm not spending no dimes. And not, everybody, we should save stuff, but they are spending money. And I love seeing like us doing that. And
Yeah,
so I think they're missing out. But I don't think they're going to come around, because then that would be them giving up control.
they're not gonna come around. Even I think the audiobook world will come around faster than the publishing world.
Yes.
Honestly, nah, that's my opinion. So
No,
why
I agree.
So why is it important, especially right now, for Black authors to tell paranormal and fantasy stories through our own cultural lens, instead of being filtered through the whiteness or the market expectations?
Because I feel like it's the one place where we can be us.
Mm,
If you're a BIPOC author and you're self-published, you don't have nobody telling you that you have to whitewash anything. We
mm,
could tell the stories the way we want to tell them, the way we live. If you're living in the world of urban romance,
mhm,
we could tell it how we want to tell it, and they don't have no choice or no control over it. They can take it or leave it, but we want it. So
yeah,
we gonna take it. But they have no control and they have no choice. I think that's why it's like, I think they're doing a lot of things to kind of control it, especially with what's going on with the Zon now and stuff like that.
yeah,
But I just think they be sleeping on how powerful we speak, move,
mhm,
impact. So
mhm,
they're losing out to me, but
mhm,
I'm not mad at us. I love it when I get on here and I see us doing it. I'll be sharing, and
yeah.
my TBR list is so long, and
Who telling?
oh my God, I'm like trying to get through, because I downloaded probably like 100 and something books during break. So I'm like, I'm going to get through this because next year it's going to come and I imagine there's going to be new books. And then I just keep getting more people telling me to read this book. And to me, that's the best way to get somebody to read a book. If you
Yeah.
hear somebody said they read the book and that book was good, or it wasn't, my taste, so let me go figure it out. But I think they're missing out on everything we bring to the table all the time.
So, do you feel writing paranormal as a Black woman gives you more creative freedom, or does it come with its own set of barriers and assumptions?
I think it's a little bit of both, but outside of me. Like for me, I feel like it's freedom. But
Hmm.
my first book is not exactly the characters I would have wanted. Like, I've read a lot of them. So in my first books, it's multicultural.
Yeah.
So you've got the black female, you've got a black male and a Spanish male, and you've got a white guy. Because I felt like I had to be open to everybody wanting to give this book a chance. My Dragon Shifter, that's all black cast. I'm like, okay,
Mm.
I'm out here. I don't have to try to
Yeah.
appeal to the
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to appeal to the masses. But when they read it, like my husband was like, do you think they're gonna feel that, Alpha Anthony is your favorite because he's the black guy? I said absolutely they're gonna feel it. Like, I'm doing an audiobook and I was like, it's gotta be a black narrator speaking it. This other guy, he could do all them other parts. I don't care. But for my main characters and my black guy, yes.
Yeah.
So, but I feel empowered. Like, I did get I did go through like the whole try to get an agent because I
Mm,
thought, okay, this is really good. I think I'm gonna try to get an agent. And I did get like contacted, but I read through contracts for a business
mhm,
and it was way too much control. I was like, oh my God, like
mm.
I don't even have final say in my book cover. I don't know if it's worth it to give
Yeah.
away so much control. And I had to sign an NDA that I wouldn't say who this company was for 3 years.
Wow.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know that if you decide that you don't want to go with one of those big publishing houses that they would do that. Plus, they were like 2 years before my book would come out. And I'm like, I already wrote this book. And now
two
you're talking about I gotta wait
years.
2 years? 2 years before it would be released. By the time they went through all the stuff, they told me 24 months. I was like, for something that's already written? Yeah,
That's
I easily signed the NDA. I was like, I signed it. I don't care not to tell anybody who y'all are. This was an awful deal. If this becomes a movie, they get a part of something, even if they don't have anything to do with it becoming a movie. You still have to give them. I didn't
good.
realize that before that happened. I didn't realize how much power the writer gives away when they're traditionally published. I don't understand why anybody is doing it right now.
Damn. That's in fucking sane.
3 year NDA, 2 years before it would even hit the shelves.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely
So
not.
yeah,
Absolutely
no,
not.
yeah.
Uh,
That's
so
crazy.
let's talk about world building. World building in paranormal and fantasy is so layered. Magic systems, hierarchies, prophecies, lore. How do you approach building worlds without overwhelming the story or losing the emotional core?
You be lazy like me and you don't create a whole new world. I didn't create a whole new world. I created my magic in the world I already live in.
Mm,
So everything is the same. You just as a human don't know what's happening behind the scene.
mm.
So yeah, my brother said that to me. He was like, "You have this world that you've been talking about. Why you didn't put it in this book?" Honestly, because as a new author, I thought this was already too big. Like this was originally one book, and it's
So it
two
wasn't a
hundred.
duology at first?
No, I decided to make it a duology because I didn't think a debut author would be given a chance on a 700. Okay, so I'm doing a limited special edition, and this is the limited
Jesus!
special edition.
Is that the fucking Bible?
When you put both of my books, my duology together is 770 something pages. So for my limited special edition, I'm going to do one hard copy book. I did not think a new author would be given a chance. I think I was right because that's so thick. So I have a world that I created, but it's too soon for a new author, I feel. I don't have the readership yet for them to say, I'm going to read 700 and something pages from Zen. I didn't have it. So I made it a duology.
Well, I don't think that's true because there's been some authors that have written like 800-page books, and I actually read it front to back. Not a problem. I
I do too. I read
I
books
think it's
that thick.
more. I think it's more the promotion. I think it's more of the promotion. You do lack thereof, ma'am.
Yes.
I
Yes.
I think it's promotion. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it. And I don't like coming online. Like if I'm in front of you, like if we're face to face, like when I go to like this event, I can talk forever. If there's someone I can talk forever. If you tell me and I'm on here by myself, I'm like, this is weird. Like
Then don't
I'm
come on. Just do edits.
yeah, I'm not good at it. I never think anything is content. Like I be wrapping packages and stuff like that, and I see people doing it, and I don't. Something really exciting got to happen. Like I'm doing like I'm listening to the auditions for my audiobook, and I was excited, so I did a video. But most of the time, I don't think that the accountant in me says get
ASMR.
it done.
ASMR. People love ASMR videos.
Yeah. My
Uh-huh.
brain says just get this done and move on to the next thing. I mean, I've been an accountant for 20 something years. I don't have time to stop and do this. I'm like, okay, let me pack these books and ship them out to the bookstore. Let me pack this
You
order. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
you
I,
gonna have to slow it down, man. You
I
gonna have
know.
you gonna have to slow it down because that's content, and that's
I,
content you can film and don't even post it yet, and like do like batch filming, and then when you ready to post, you post one video for one day, and then like
mhm,
I don't know, 3 days later post something else and mix up the content. But
yeah.
no, that's content.
Yeah, no, I've been told that. I have an advisor, and he said the only thing you're missing, he said you're doing everything a new author should do. You're just missing letting the people like know who you are. And I'm like, I'm not getting on that computer. No,
Mm.
no. I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I really am. I'm gonna try. I say that, and then I got someone that can help me, and like she's like posting things like for me. So I'm
Mm.
like, oh yeah, you go, you do that, you post them things for me. But yeah, me personally, I don't know. I don't think about it. I really don't, and
Well,
then
you
I'll get
gonna
caught
have
over
to.
what
You
I
gonna
just
have
said.
to. You got a good book, so why not let everybody know about the book?
I don't know. I like to give it away. I do. I do. I give more books away probably than I sell. Yeah.
For fuck's sakes!
Because you know why? Because honestly, this first book was my husband telling me for years, write the book, write the book, write the book. So I just wanted to write the book. And then when I had a couple people that was like, this is really good. I was like, really? Girl, you should see how surprised I'd be when people order books. I'd be like, somebody ordered another book from the website? Like, don't they know they could get this on KU for free?
Oh my god.
But for book two, I'm starting to think differently. Like I think I'm starting to think, okay, I want to do it. And then bless you. And then I have it in like 10 bookstores. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna really, really try to treat this like I do it like it's a business. Everything is under my business name, all of that stuff. But I don't think I felt like this first book was really like me out there. When I went to the first convention, I was so excited. I sold 77 books. And if my daughter would not have been there to tell me like, mommy, your phone, people would have walked away with them with the books in the bags because I was just so excited that they wanted the book, girl.
Child. Oh my god. We gonna work on you. We gonna work on you. We gonna work on you.
Maybe for book two. Maybe book two. But
All right. So, as a lifelong reader of romance and paranormal, how do you balance being a fan of the genre with pushing it forward in your own writing?
I try not to write when I'm reading the same thing I'm writing. So, like,
Mhm.
I was writing a dragon book, so I won't read any dragon books at the same time, so it doesn't subconsciously affect me. My next book is vampires, so I got a book that I want to read so bad, but I can't read it. So I try not to read the same genre that I'm writing. I
Mhm.
try to not read books while I'm writing, but since I'm a pantser, I don't get scenes all the time. I was like, well, what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting? So then I went back to reading. So I've been reading. But scenes come to me when they come to me, so
Mhm.
it kind of doesn't interrupt. And if I try to force it and write a scene, I'm telling you, these bitches, I mean, these characters,
You
they
right. You
will
can say that.
yeah, they will come and be like, yeah, that wasn't good enough. You got to rewrite that. Like I said, my last book, I thought it was finished like twice. And then Destiny was like, no, I think we should do
Yeah.
better on this character
Try
like this.
7 or 8 times. I don't even know. I lost count of my shit.
Yeah. And I'm reading yours. I like it. And I'm
Oh,
not going to lie. I was like, how's she making poetry sound this interesting? Because I don't usually read poetry. I'm not really into poetry. I'm not. And I was like, this is so poetic, but can she just tell me the juicy stuff? But I didn't stop. I didn't stop. I'm probably like, I'm almost finished though. I'm almost finished. Honestly, I was enjoying it. I'm like, because I told my husband, I was like, I don't need poetry. That's just too many words. I need you to get to it. Like, tell me, get to the point. But it's pretty good. It really is for me and poetry. Now I'm being honest. I mean, yes, and I get your. The real reason is because I joined your book club and I love the emails, all the things you be saying. I'll be like, yo, I like this. This is good. This is inspirational. I like this. So I said, well, let me read the book. I saw one person review and she's like poetic. I was like, oh my God, poetry, what I'm going to do. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. I really am.
Well, it's all the books are gonna be like that. So
Well,
I
it's good that I got. And now, like, okay, I'm not, because I did that with A. Lewis and started giving spoilers. So I'm going to stop.
well, if they ain't ready by now, that ain't my problem.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next one though. Like I liked, I'm just gonna say the sister female that came in when she was in there when she was in their world. I'm ready for her story. I want her story. But I'll wait. I'll wait. I liked it. I did. I liked it.
Well, the next story is Amadeus, so yeah, he the next one, and that's a FFM book. I don't know why I'm making an FFM, but it is.
Because they come to us and they tell us what they
Yeah,
want
and
us
they
to
don't
say.
shut the hell up, and they rude as
They did
fuck.
not. They did not.
They
I wrote
rude
some
as
scenes where I
hell.
was crying. I mean, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying over a fake scene. Like, this not even real. And I'm
This is
boo-hooing.
just. I don't know. I got 20K words in right now, so we gonna see. So, paranormal romance often walks the line between power and vulnerability.
Mhm.
How do you intentionally write power, especially feminine and black power, without softening it for comfort?
Oh, I don't care about comfort though.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Like, I tell people all the time that Magnolia Xen wrote the book. So she's my alter ego.
Uh,
So she doesn't really care about comfort. And I don't like that they make it seem like we're not like the strongest thing on this planet. Like
right.
we handle so much as not just women, black women.
Mm.
So if I'm giving you a power, that's it. You got that power. I'm not trying to make you be nicey. I will say that, bless you. I'll say Jaden is probably my nicest character.
That's your nicest kid?
Yeah, she's my nicest. I'm a Taurus, so a lot of people
Oh,
call me
Lord. You,
mean.
you the same sign
I've
as
had
my
people work for
husband.
me call me Shrek. I mean, I'm very honest and straightforward. Sometimes I have to pull myself back and be like, person that maybe wasn't the nicest way to, you know, but
Yeah.
yeah, Jaden is definitely my nicest. I would say Destiny is my morally gray. Like she has some, things that nick at her, like maybe that wasn't so nice. It's all right, it'd be fine. And she pushes past it. My vampire Victoria, she's loosely based off of my grandmother, and my grandmother was a biatch. And so
Oh.
oh yeah, she was my grandmother. I love her to death. She told me that she didn't want me to write her story. So I took what I know from her life and combined it with my creativity in my vampire. So she
Mm.
will be a historical, like she starts in 1870. And she's not nice. But Jaden is definitely the nicer one.
Oh, okay.
You didn't think
So
she was nice? Everybody tells me she's nice.
she was a take charge ass bitch.
Yeah, but she still cared about people though.
She did. She did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she got her rocks off and all that stuff. But, you know,
Destiny doesn't care. Mm-mm. Her parents, her brother, the man she's with. I'm gonna tell you, this is. So I got this scene in my head where it's a contract marriage. So her parents contracted her to marry this other dragon, and she doesn't want to. She spent like freaking 15 years trying to get out of it. So she can't get out of it. So she decides, I'm going to make the best of it. But for her to make the best of it where it benefits her, she's got to steal the company, blackmail her brothers for their share of the company, unseat her parents, and still keep the man that she wants to be with, even though he doesn't want to be with her because she's going to be legally married to somebody else. Well, she doesn't care about him. So she spends the night before her wedding with the guy she wants to be with and goes to the wedding still smelling like the guy that she stayed with the night before.
Well, then.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She wants what she wants. And my concern with her was that the reader isn't going to really want her to have her happily ever after by the time she gets to it. But I gave her
Oh,
one anyway because I love romance. And I think even the morally gray women deserve to have their happily ever after. So she gets one. But yeah, Jaden cared more.
yeah.
Like she cared more about her found family. Destiny doesn't even care about her blood family.
Oh, well, damn. Um, what themes do you find yourself returning to most in paranormal? Like, is it destiny, autonomy, found family, desire? And why do these themes matter to you?
That's a tough one. I'm trying to I don't know if I have one yet because
Mm-hmm.
I'm just on my second book. She
Mm-hmm.
will definitely be strong-willed. I'm
Mm-hmm.
strong-willed. I can't picture myself not writing someone that's bossy. I'm
Yeah.
bossy. Everybody in my family think I'm bossy. I'm the oldest, so I boss everybody around. So she will definitely be bossy. There'll never be anybody that's not like I'm in charge, even if they're not in charge. Um, I don't know yet. I don't see any similarities between Jaden and Destiny. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even understand. Like, I've been married for 34 years to my high school sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even believe I wrote a reverse harem book because I've been with this one guy like almost my whole life. So I thought, oh, this would be fun, how this would be. But it's not like that in Destiny book. Destiny is just her and this one guy. But I don't know if there's any similarities. Like Destiny doesn't have any found family like
Mm-hmm.
Jaden did. So I don't know yet. I want to say it would be found family because I have siblings, but the people I'm probably the closest to are
Mm-hmm.
the people that I chose to make my sisters. Like I have sisters and I love them. We travel together. We always get together, my sisters. But when I get together with those people that I chose to be my family, I feel like it means more because we wasn't forced to be family. We chose each other and we're still there. So most of my girlfriends that are friends, sisters, they've been my friends for decades. So I could
Mm-hmm.
see that being something I always go. I can see already in Victoria, she will have found family in her
Okay.
book. So if I had to pick one, it would be because I like that I'm choosing you. Like
Yeah.
you were my choice to be a sister versus we just share the same parents. And so I'm stuck with you. And so let's make it work.
Okay. So shifters, especially wolves, are often written through a very Eurocentric or patriarchal framework. What changes when shifters are written by Black authors, and what nuances do we bring that are often missing?
Wow.
Oh, don't you start. Don't you start talking about the damn questions.
This is a tough question. Let's see. Um, I don't know. I really don't. It's always they always want to write them where because it's an alpha beta gamma situation and everybody associate the word alpha with being a man
Mm-hmm.
that they think it has to be through those lens.
Yeah.
But it if you ask my husband, he probably would tell you I'm the alpha. it's always, what Zen wants, how Zen wants to do it and stuff like that. So I will always have it through that lens where I'm the alpha. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm answering a question, but I I don't I think because we in society don't have that opportunity, that without having to, like, we can't always be ourselves in every situation that we go into. We always
Mm-hmm.
got to code switch or not be so
Yeah.
loud, not be so black.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. This gives us an opportunity to do that. So we get to bring that into that.
Mm.
I love that we get to bring what we can't bring in the real world through these pages. And if more of them read it, they would realize that they need to be more in our life. Not we want them
Mm.
more. They need us more. I'm not sure if I answered the question.
You did. You did. All right.
I love us writing. I love that we get to tell
Mm.
how we see the world versus how
Yeah.
they see it. Like, they're all like, I don't see us freaking out. Like, they all freaking out. And I don't know if it's just me, but I see it as this is an opportunity to redo this playing field, because I say if I could go back in time, I'd be like, y'all know we didn't want to integrate. We just wanted equality. Like, we wanted the same thing. We didn't necessarily want to be in you with you. And
Yeah.
I think we lost ourselves because we had so many years that we have to try to get over that was them. I
Yeah.
think this is our chance to make it us without them. That's why I'm like, I'm all on board with everything us. Like,
Mm.
I want candles made by us. I want tea, which, thank you, because I love my tea. And I found out about Natalie from you, and it's so good. So I got my tea. I want it all from us. I even
Mm.
found the printer through you because I'm like, I do my own stuff, but why am I paying, them to print it? So I sent it to her, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you print it. I'm good with that. I think if we decide to do that moving forward, I
Mm-hmm.
think I think all of this stuff that they're doing, I think it's not going to matter because
Yeah.
we spend trillions of dollars a year,
Yeah. Without
and we
our
just need to
economy.
stop spending it where they don't want it. Like, why do you don't want me? Why do you want my money? Like,
Yeah.
my money.
Yeah. Without the black economy, the economy would just fall apart.
I
So,
wish we could just whisper in their ear, like, we don't want payback. We just want you to let us live. Like, we just
well,
want to be loved.
with the orange man in office and his cronies, that's not going to be possible because they don't listen to reason. You already got the man already about to do the Hunger Games for these teenagers. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's just he don't hear us, nor do he even care or see us.
No.
So let me ask you, how do you approach pack dynamic, like alpha roles and dominance, when your protagonist is a black woman who refuses to shrink or conform?
You, she's stronger. So
Mm-hmm.
you get to tell them, I don't need you to do that. This is what I need you for.
Mm-hmm.
And I can ask you to be that way, and you can decide you want to accept it, or I could kick your A and you don't have no choice but to accept it.
I'm all for kicking ass.
Oh, yes,
I love that.
yes. Like, flip you over, put my Nike in your neck, and say, listen, that's not while I'm here. Look, listen to the question. Listen to the question. And I love that she does that. I love that Jaden was able to say, Richard, I'm ordering you not to tell nobody what you just figured out here because I can do that.
Yeah,
So I like that. I like that I get to not care outside, because I do think she had some moments inside when she was like, dang it, like, why? But not outside. And then
yeah.
she also didn't grow up in a traditional pack
Mm-hmm.
where she grew up always knowing that I'm the leader of the pack. I just gotta make sure everybody else is okay so that I don't have to kill them. But so she didn't really grow up under that. But
Yeah.
I am trying like my next book. So I pulled out a whole bunch of stuff because I wrote so many characters. I wrote a filler character that my beta raters, they fell in love and they was like, well, what about Samuel and Sarah? And I'm like, they not my main characters. So I pulled all of this stuff out. So there's a whole bunch more with Alpha Samuel that's not in that book.
Oh.
So I'm doing a novella with him and Lisa, and then Sarah and Tim. So that's the novella that you'll get with the limited special edition.
Mhm.
So that is in there, and it's a whole, and it's still the pack dynamic. And but even though it's about Alpha Samuel, because it's Alpha Samuel, he's still not in charge. Like
Mhm.
maybe because I've had a husband for so long, who it's always like me and my husband has never had this battle on if I gotta do what he say or he do what I say. It's
Mhm.
let's see what we're doing. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm willing to accept. So I will always, I guess, write male characters that's like that. That's gonna be supportive and try to make it so that they're not emasculated
Mm.
because I want to
Yeah.
make sure I don't do that either. Because I have had to do that. Have to go back in and be like, okay, wait a minute, that wasn't so great.
Mm. So what is your favorite paranormal creature to write, or the one you're dying to like explore next, and what draws you to them on a personal and symbolic level?
Okay, so my favorite character is the dragon, which
Mm.
that one's coming. So I love dragons. So that's my favorite character. But the one I'm looking forward to most is my witch. So I have a
Ooh.
witch coming up. And oh my God, I am having fun with what I've written about her because she's she's this powerful because she's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Not just okay, she has this power, but she's so smart in how she writes the spells.
Mm.
So she, I think, is going to be my favorite because I like putting things together and
Yeah.
making them nasty. But so she's the favorite one that I'm looking forward to. You would think it
Mm.
would be my vampire because she's like my grandmother most, so it's like my ode to her.
Mm.
But I've lived my mean grandmother my whole life, so yeah, that's not. But my witch Ivy, she's gonna be my favorite.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's talk about the first book, Jaden's Prophecy. Um So, how did Jaden come to you as a character, and what parts of her personality felt non negotiable from the start?
She came to me because I felt like she could be a conduit. She was my conduit for things that I wished would have happened in a bunch of books that I read. Because I
Mm,
started off reading on like those reader apps like Goodread and
mm,
WhatsApp and stuff like that. So she developed like that. Her name is my daughter's middle name because I just kept calling her my female character. So my husband was
mm,
like, she needs a name. I was like, okay, so just ode to Jaden. So it's my daughter's middle name.
mm,
But she was able, I put into her everything of what I had read that I wish the author would have did over there. Like, why she can't do this? And why can't she not have to choose? And why can't she be the ruler of all these worlds? Like, I was reading too many stories where they had to step back. They couldn't
yeah.
be that person that was in charge. So she was the conduit for all of those things that I wish I had saw. Now, her having three mates, that wasn't even like original plan. It was like these three regional alphas and her ended up, it was gonna which one it's gonna be, and it was gonna be alpha. And then the more I wrote, I kept thinking, why can't she have them all? Like, why? She's the ruler. She's gonna. I mean, yeah, she has it all. But you know what? I did. So my worlds were interconnect. So even though Jaden ends, you will see her again in Destiny's book.
Mm,
And there will be characters in Destiny's book that you have already met. Like you will, Edmund will be a main character in Destiny's book, Alpha Edmund. So he'll be over there. He's over there in that book already. And you've already met some of the characters in that's in Victoria's book, in Jaden's book. You just don't know yet. So they all kind of connect. So you'll get updates.
Okay.
But one of my reviews said that they wish they would have had more time with Jaden as the actual alpha because
Mm,
she was the beta. But I'm like, but she wouldn't have been any different than how she was. She didn't change her personality. She just changed her aura. Like she just said, okay, I'm
mm,
gonna pretend I'm a beta. But the decisions she make and how she went about things, that didn't change. She still would have
yeah.
did that the same way if they would have knew that she was the next ruler that's coming up.
So the story blends like the prophecy part, the near death experience, enemies to lovers. What was most important for you to explore emotionally in book one beneath all the supernatural action?
That she came into wanting this for herself
Mm,
because it was prophesied for her. And every
mm,
decision was made by her Nana Grace that this is who she was going to be. The
mm.
selections of who came to the island was all based on, yes, you are going to be this person. But she wasn't even really sure if she wanted it. Like
Yeah.
she felt like it had so much control that do I even want this? So she was planning a whole escape. Like she had a whole escape plan in case she decided she don't want to do it. And so
Yeah.
I wanted her to come to the realization that I do want this. I
Mm,
do want I want it enough to where I will fight for it against those male alphas who are not going to want to
yeah.
let me have it. But I
So,
kind of think it also made her not pay attention. Like from the beginning, everybody always is thinking it's her. Like she wasn't sure she wanted to be it, but she just knew everything that was happening was because of her.
yeah. Yeah. So, okay. How intentional was it to create a heroine who defies traditional femininity while still embracing desire and leadership? Because she was
Very
fucking
important.
fucking.
Very important. Very
Mm,
important because sometimes I think they write us like we don't want that. Like I want to be in charge.
mm,
I want to be sexually satisfied and I want you to take care of me. And I
mm,
want you to do what I say do.
mm,
And sometimes force me to do what you want me to do. Like I
mm,
want all of those things. I want all of that. And I think I say in my own personal life, I got one life to live. And I want to live it to the fullest. I will
absolutely.
try something. If it fails, okay, because I've survived it at this point. So I know. I tell my husband all the time, we've tried some things that didn't go well, and then we've tried some things that have been very successful in
Mm,
our marriage, in business, financial stuff. So I know that we can do it. So why
mm-hmm.
shouldn't I try it? So that's what I want. I want my characters, if I tell my husband, if I can dream it, I can want it. Like I wanted a house with a pool and I built it. Now I'm over it. I wanted to own a horse. I'm an equestrian. I owned horses for like 12 years, riding horses.
Mm,
Okay, now I'm over it. I got bad hips. I was in the army, so I'm over that. And I wanted a house on land. So we bought land. We sold our house in Florida. We bought land and built a house. In 3 years, I'm probably gonna be over this too. And be like, okay, what are we doing next, honey? So
Lord.
I think we can have it all. We just have to, bless you, we just have to go after it. I want to go after it. And my characters are always going to go after it. Like
Mm,
Victoria, I mean, it's very dark. She's tortured a lot. She's not
mm,
treated nice a lot. And I mean, she survived a couple of decades on just drinking from rats. And I'm telling you,
mm,
that was some nasty stuff to write, but that was her reality. But when she finally realized what she could do, she wanted it all to where now she's the head of the largest cove in New York. Why not?
Mm,
Where she came from, a field in North Carolina, you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
So in book two, Jaden is she's stronger, somewhat deadlier. Um, how did her evolution as an alpha change the way you wrote her relationships, especially with her mates and found family?
I think her fear of losing her found family is what made her deadlier. Like,
Mm,
she was like, I'm willing to do this to this guy to protect this found sister that I have.
yeah,
And then when that happened, she's like, well, I'm going to take out everybody now because
yeah,
that's my found family. So I think because of her fear of losing them, like, I just want to keep them.
yeah,
And so I'm willing to do the most. And I think that also helped her realize that I can also protect them if I'm in this position. This position is going to let me keep the found family that I have found, that I have
yeah.
put together and developed in. Yeah, when you see her again in Destiny's book, she's worse in Destiny's book. She's not in there for long, but she makes an impact while she's there.
Oh hell. So
Yeah.
the book introduces more power, more danger, and more complicated intimacy. How did you navigate writing sexual encounters that reflect power, chaos, and emotional stakes rather than just heat?
I had a lot of conversations with my husband
Oh,
because I have a big imagination.
mm-hmm.
So writing the scenes wasn't the hard part. It was making sure the reader felt like she felt something. Throughout this whole book, I didn't realize until the book was finished that she actually never says she loves anybody. It's not until we get to the end of the book. I had to go and put that back in there. I finished this book and she never says, I love you. She shows them she loves them, but she never actually says the words. So when she finally
I gotta
gets,
go back.
yeah, she doesn't. And my sister was like, you know what, you're right. Because when I got finished, I said, this is a romance. But who does she say I love you to? Nobody. She misses her Nana Grace. She loved her Nana Grace.
Yeah.
But there was never I love you. And even when they all, I don't know if you finished book 2 yet, but even when they all come to her for her birthday, and she feels a way about Anthony's response to, what may happen, you can feel it. But she doesn't say it until like the very end. She doesn't say it. And
Now that you're saying this, I'm going back and I'm
no.
just like,
Yeah, I said that to myself. I said I wrote a 265,000 word book and my main character never tells anyone she loves them. Now you
wow.
know how she felt about Olivia, especially by the time
Hmm.
she gets, to the snow, to the lodge.
Yeah.
But she doesn't say it. And I'm thinking about all my books for some reason. And it's funny because I have so many people in my life that I love. I will be the first person to like hug you and be like, I love you. But none of my characters are like, I love you. And I
Damn.
want to write romance, which
Damn.
requires a happily ever after. That's why I said I'm not sure if the readers is going to think Destiny even deserves the happily ever after. But I'm giving her one.
Damn, that's crazy. So, without giving spoilers, what question did you most want readers to wrestle with by the end of book two?
Oh, see, this is gonna be different. So every book I write will have a whodunit. I don't
Mm,
know why. It's just in me. If I watch a movie, I will figure it out. I will figure out who the bad guy. I have that. My husband said you should have been like a copper or something like that. I figure it out all the time. So every book I write, there's going to be a little bit of who did it. Like, you don't know who's the person trying to unalive her throughout the whole book. Bless you. Nobody figured it out so far that read it. I don't know if you figured it out before I told it to you. So to me, that's the most important thing. I want you to be happy
That's
that
the
she
most
gets.
important thing.
Yes, I don't want you to figure it out, but I want to give you clues so that you think you know. Because for me, if I watch a movie or read a book and I get to the end of it and I didn't figure it out, that is the best damn book I ever read. I'm like, that was so good because I didn't figure it out. So I kept going through that book, making sure I gave you something, but not enough for you to figure it out. So I want you to be, I do want you to be happy that she's going to get her happily ever after. And I want you to laugh. I want you to have every emotion. I want you to laugh. I want you to get a little spicy. I want you to be upset and, sad. I want you to feel all those emotions. But
So
mostly
you
I
a
want you to be
chaos
like,
queen.
huh?
You a chaos queen.
Yeah, I like that. I do. I want you to feel all of that.
Oh
My
wow.
brother called me when he got to that scene with Olivia. He called me screaming on the phone, and I'm like, I told you not to move your ass to Arizona. I thought he was having road rage or something. He's just screaming her name, and he was like, I can't believe you did that. And I'm like, oh, yes, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, you're not. You know how I felt about her. And I'm like, oh, I did. But I needed that emotion in there. So yes, you will always feel every emotion because that's what makes a good story. I want you throwing the book and then I want you picking it back up and like, okay, wait. Yes, I like that.
Chaos
And I
queen.
like and I like I thought it was tricky for her to like have all of this type of play, but not that other part. I'm like, how do I write this? Because she gonna keep this promise, but she also gotta like get busy. Like we can't have this many pages and she not, get some. So that was fun for me that I could do that. And it's so funny because I spoke to Nikki. She invited me to go to the Smut
Mm.
Lovers conference as an
Nikki
author.
Brown. I just is my boo.
Yes.
Love
And
her.
I was on an email with her and I'm like, I don't know about BDSM. Like, I don't know about like the smut. Like, I don't know if I write that. And she was like, I read your book. You write open door. You should have saw me Googling what is open door romance. I had no idea.
Oh my God. Girl, you about to
I
make
had
me
no
choke.
idea. I didn't.
Lord.
So I told my
Mm-mm.
husband, I was like, I think I found my people because I know I could be very creative and nasty and I like it. So
I
it's
can
fun.
tell. I can tell. Why did you choose to tell Jaden's story as a duology instead of a long series? And are there plans for spin-offs or stories from this world?
Okay. Yes, because she was too long and I was too new. So that's why I made it a duology. Um, I am not a fan of cliffhangers. I kind of want the reader to get satisfied in one book.
Mm-hmm.
So they will always be standalone. I can't say that I won't ever do another series, but I kind of want to give everything away, just like everything else. I want you to have it all. But there will be spin-offs from her because like Edmund, Alpha
Mm-hmm.
Edmund is in Destiny's book and he's like
Okay.
a main second character in Destiny's book.
Mm-hmm.
And so Destiny has a brother who she can't stand and Edmund ends up being his fated mate, but he's a dragon.
Ooh.
How tricky did I have to make that? He's a dragon and he's a wolf.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy, they are fighting, but it is
Oh.
fun. I enjoyed the fights with them.
That's my type of going on.
Oh yes,
Oh.
they are fighting, and he's a dragon, and he's a wolf, and he's like, yeah. And in the beginning, James, which is the dragon, he's very like calm. He's not confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have control of his power. He has the air power, and he has not been able to control it. It's so strong, it's out of control. But Edmund, his mate, kind of calms, like gives him that control that he never had. But Edmund, you know his story. He was like, I've had my fated mate and that's gone, and my chosen mate's gone. I don't want to do this again. I just want to like play. I'm going to Boston.
Yeah.
And so James is like, you can either choose me or I kidnap you and take you to the cave and mate mark you, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, I need that book.
So they are
Oh,
battling.
I
Yeah,
need
so
that.
it's getting ready to go out to my beta readers because Destiny's finished now. She's all finished. So it's going to beta readers. So you will get them in that story. And then, like I said, you will get Alpha Samuel because the beta readers, for some reason, they love Samuel, even though I'm not sure why. So his story is going to be, the novella for Jaden is going to be in the gift box, but he will get his own story that I will put out for everybody that's different. Cause I like to give things like, if you're going to pay for this, I want you to really get something
Mm,
for it. Like if you order from me, it's going to be signed, embossed, and it's going to come with swag, and it's got all type of stuff in it. For
yeah.
my gift box, they will get my audiobook.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you will get 60 days limited access to the audiobook before I put it out
Okay.
to the
Who's the
world.
narrators for the audiobook?
Oh, I can do this. So
Mm-hmm.
Carmen Chantel, and Midnight Mike is my alpha. Oh my
Oh,
God.
look at
I'm still
Midnight.
waiting to hear back from one voice actor for Alpha Samuel and Jared. And I've listened to quite a few auditions, but I heard him when he did an interview, I think with Coco,
Mm.
and I was like, that is my Anthony. But then he didn't reach out to me. But then he did. And so, yeah. And I loved it. Oh my God, he does. He sounds like him. So he's going to be my alpha for that one.
Yeah.
But the voice actor that I want for Samuel, he'll be Samuel and Jared.
Mm,
Because Alpha Samuel is going to have another book, I
mm,
want to use the same person. So I kind of want him to be that, that same guy. And
mm,
I need him to, I've heard these voices in my head forever, and I kind of need that voice to match. And so,
mm.
yes.
I
But you will
feel
get
that.
limited access to that, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. I got like 20 things going in this box,
Lord.
and I had to order a bigger box, but I'm excited.
Good
And
God.
yeah,
Ah.
I brought, this is the big box thing.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Yeah, this is the cover for the limited special edition.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. I can't wait to start getting
Okay.
stuff out there.
So, what do you want to see change or expand when it comes to Black authors telling paranormal and fantasy stories in our own terms?
Um, I don't know if I don't know if I want it to change because I feel like each person that writes a book, they have their own pen. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody's story is going to be exactly like the other person's story because
Yeah.
everybody don't see everything the same. So I don't think it's so much that I want it to change. I just want to see more of it. Like I want more
Mm-hmm.
of us. Like I've read all of Tessa Stone's, which I
Oh,
love.
yeah.
Yes, I love Winter Moon, but
Yes.
I just want us to be more in those spaces. And I
Mm-hmm.
would like us to be in those spaces and it not to be just categorized as us. Like,
Yeah.
why can't it just be that I'm writing paranormal romance? Why does it have to be I'm writing Black paranormal romance or Spanish
Mm-hmm.
paranormal? Can it just be I'm writing paranormal romance and it doesn't matter if the author is Black or the author is white? Even though, honestly, personally, I feel like we do it better. I think we do it better because we do. I think we do it better. I have been reading them for years. And like I
Me
said, it's
too.
always, I think, you know what? Maybe because we always feel like they're not going to accept us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So then why can't we just do what we want to do?
Yeah.
Versus they have all of these rules they have to follow and timelines and specific genres and specific tropes and stuff that have to be in it where I since nobody is doing that for us, they're not even giving us the opportunity, most of us.
Mm,
Why can't I say that I'm going to do a paranormal,
yeah.
historical, romantic suspense
That.
all in one book?
Yeah.
Because they're not accepting us in there anyway. So I think we have more freedom to do that. Um,
I can see
and I
that.
love that for us. Like, I want us to do it more. I want us to do more. But I do
Yeah.
think each author brings something. Like every time I read it, I still read all of every other author. If I see another black author and they wrote paranormal, I was like, ooh, let me do that. Oh my
Yeah.
God, let me go read that. Let me see. And I'd be like, yeah, man, we doing this. We doing it. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. So what does success look like for you in this genre? Is it visibility? Is it freedom? Is it legacy? Is it community? Or is it all of the above?
I would say all of the above. I went to my first author signing and I was the minority. And I'm like,
Mm,
so I want the community, which I feel like I found it. Like I love coming on here and seeing us. I don't understand why I didn't know about this. I feel so crazy. But it makes my day to go on and see so many faces that look like mine talking about the same type of books that I read and even books that I don't read. Like I read Ducati Mob,
mm-hmm.
and I like I said I reading to me was always a way to escape from my life. I grew up in Brownsville in Brooklyn. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to escape that. So I usually wouldn't read it. But then I was like, wait, I can read this because it's not like what I think it is or
Mm-hmm.
how when I think of urban how it is. So finding this has let me know, okay, so there is a little difference. And like I said, I read Starlight's book, that CUM Into the
Mm-hmm.
Darkness and got all in trouble. I'm all up on.
Wait,
I'm all.
you talking about Coming to the Darkness
Yes, I
by
typed that in
Latoya and
because
Nicole?
yes, and then I
Yes.
typed it in because they was like, you know that Tasha be doing that. Tell me what you reading. And she got me in trouble because I typed in, oh, her morning inspirations are good for me. That's why I said I love coming on and it like helped me get through the day. And I'm like, so we are a community and usually I feel like this isolated us. Like going online has isolated me from being out there with friends. And I don't feel that way when I come to TikTok. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like community because I can talk to people. When she
Mm-hmm.
told me to tell her what I was reading that book and got in trouble with TikTok. Wrote that word, and I didn't even try to spell it a different way too. I spelled it exactly how it was with the author and everything, because I want to share and tell people. So I learned that I gotta be careful with some of these titles from some of these books, even though that book was really good.
Girl,
I think I just read her Christmas book too.
are you
I
talking
was
about
like,
Seven?
yes. I was like, oh my God. At least I could put that one down. 7. That's just, that's not it. But I sure did get in trouble. So, but I
No.
am loving the community. I am at my husband is retired
Mm-hmm.
and I work for myself at this point. And so success for me is people reading my books. Like
Mm,
I don't care. Like I said, I send them out to bookstores and I'm just happy because I can say it's in the bookstore. I don't care if it's sell. And then when I get the money from the bookstore, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The book's in the bookstore. So I'm like, what's going on? But my mother she was like, you can't give it away. And I'm like, yeah, I can. Like now, if this was, my kids is like my oldest son is 33. I think he's 33 years old. Like,
mm,
no, he's not. He's more. Yeah, he's 33. He's 33. So I don't have no babies. My daughter's 23 years old. I don't have any babies. So maybe then I probably would care a little bit more about, oh, I want this, to be really, really good and make a lot of money.
mm-hmm.
Now I just want to be creative and write and put it out there and everybody, I want them to like it. I want them to have fun and
Mm-hmm.
laugh and cry and be mad at me and not know my real name so they can't. They can't come after me.
So, what is the ultimate goal as a writer, and what is the plan you're actively building to make that vision real?
To write more books
Mm-hmm.
and to go to more events because I had fun when I went to my first event and I'm excited to go. Next year I'm going to like 7.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm going to 7. I'm going to 7. And I think I get to feel it more because I get to react with the reader. Like I'm always so surprised when like I had people come up to me and they was like, I couldn't wait to meet you. I wanted to get your book. And I'm like, really? Are you serious? Okay, all right. And they're like, you can't take a picture. Really? It made me feel like I was a celebrity.
No.
So I kind of like that part about it.
Yeah.
So I get to go out and I get to travel. When I was young, I wanted to travel to different places and write, but I wanted to do it like how the locals, like we used to always go on girls trips. And when we used to go, me and my sisters and some of our friends, we always would like ask the cab driver, like, where do the locals go and eat and stuff like that. So my plan is to like go to these events and stay longer with my husband and write. Because in my writing, I like to give you what's the local, like what's the local food.
Mm.
So like when she went to Minnesota, she had what the traditional foods were for Minnesota. So
Mm.
like that. So I want to do that, but I want to be able to like go there and talk about, like I can write about New York. I'm from New York. I can
Yeah.
write about Maryland. I'm here all the time. I can write
Yeah.
about those type of places. So that's ultimately what I want to go to, like a bunch of different places. I lived in Florida. I'm going there next year. I wish I wasn't. I couldn't wait to get out of that state, but I know a bunch about Florida. So if
Oh
I wanted to write
wow.
about Florida, I could. But that's mostly what I want to do. I want to travel and I want to write about it.
Okay. So what's next for you creatively? Like new worlds. You talked about some new books, new
Mhm.
creatures, spin-offs, or something completely unexpected.
I I'm venturing into my vampire book being a romantic suspense.
Ooh.
Because, well, like I said, every one of my books, people will be so there will be some
Yeah.
unaliving every time. So there's a lot of unaliving in that book, and they're trying to figure it out. And he's been trying to get with her for over 100 years because she won't do it because she got this thing against men.
Oh.
Um, so that is a big thing that I'm looking forward to about writing. But I probably will always do something paranormal because I can make, freaky, unnatural things happen with paranormal.
Mm,
Like, I can
yeah.
try to figure out, like, how this dragon and this wolf getting together. So it will probably always be paranormal and fun because I like to make people laugh, and
Yeah.
smart alecky because I could be a little bit smart aleck. I would say that's probably the most of me that's in Jaden. I like to be smart. Like you got to be quick if you want to keep up with me. So I like putting that in there. But it would probably always be something paranormal. And like
Mm,
I said, I have the dragon I finished, the vampire I'm writing, the witch I'm writing, the
mm.
other wolf I'm writing. I'm going to be doing a collab with a witch. So my brother he's retiring. He's building a bed and breakfast in Arizona. So he's all about witches. And so we're going to be collaborating, which
Okay.
it may be fun. I guess I'm going to publish. He's going to publish under my imprint. So we will collab. So some of
Okay.
my characters will show up in his book. But I'm excited to just write. And I think I'm going to like do less accounting and more writing since I can do that. So
Okay.
definitely writing, writing.
So, what advice would you give to new writers who want to write in paranormal but feel intimidated by the genre in the industry?
Read a lot so that you know the world.
Mm,
Like if you want to write about fated mates, you kind of got to have a sense of how in that world it works. So I would say read a lot. I read all the time. But failure only comes if you don't do it. So I would say just do it. Like I'm just now getting like I'm hiring a professional editor.
Mm.
Like I didn't spend a lot of money on editing before, but now I see that I want to do that because it's it's a lot. It's a lot to do this.
I
So
love
I'm
my
getting to like
editing.
push it off. But I would definitely say if I would have thought about it before, because like my minor is in English. I was like, bless you. I was like, "Oh, I got this. I'm a minor in English. I'm gonna put it. I found out about audio. I'm gonna get it, and it's still not enough. You
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I read this book. I was so sick of reading this book, and I still kept missing things. I wish I would have put the money aside for that for my first book because I just keep going over it. And every time I find something, I update those files on KU and English fonts. I just keep updating them because I'm like, oh my God, look what I found. And then the narrator was reading and he said undies. And I'm like, wait, I used that word for a guy? That's a girl word. So then I had to go in and change it because a guy wouldn't say undies, he'd say boxers or briefs or something. So, but my advisor said it's your first book, you have to let it go
Yeah.
and leave it alone and stop updating it because I'm telling you, every time I find it, I update it. But I would definitely say, if nothing else, because there's so many ways, bless you. There's so many ways
Thank
that
you.
you can like get your book cover done with Canva. Like it don't have to be perfect the first time. But I think it leaves an impression on if you're self-published and you're new, they automatically expect that it's going to be awful, that you're going to have bad editing and it's not going to be a good book. And I think it surprises them if it's not like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think if you can put like really, really try to do it, even if you go on Fiverr and find someone, because someone else will see. You could look at that same thing, like my character is Jared, but I spelled it Jared and Jarrod. But it's
Mm.
supposed to be Jarrod, but it didn't get caught. And
Yeah.
like I talk and I say the word that so often, I write the word that. And I don't know if
Mm.
that's like a word that I write when I'm thinking about something and it's just like a space holder. But
Yeah.
when I'm going through and I'm listening to it, I'm constantly going through and taking out the word that. Like I
Mm.
probably got it's like 1,000 of that's in my book that I have to constantly go through that I never even saw. It wasn't until I heard it that I was like, why is she saying that so often? But it's me saying that so often. It was me.
Yeah.
So it's
I
just things that I think an editor will find that.
I love Tylee. Tylee is like the best editor because she's like really is thorough because I know I had problems with the past tense and the present tense.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
I'm just writing the way I talk.
Yes, we tend to do
And
that. Mm-hmm.
the she was like every other line, girl, you are in the future. This is not past tense.
Yes. The editor that I was using before, she started capitalizing the word for me. She said, you see how many times I put that in all caps? She said, I was trying to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's important.
Yeah.
Just because they will see things, because my sister told me, she was like, your eyes will read what you know is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not everybody feels that way. Like I got the girl that was helping me first edit is because she was a beta reader and she was like, I can't because it's too many grammatical errors. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Are you gonna help me? She was like, you not mad? I'm like, no, I need help. I can't afford a real editor. It's 265,000 words. You know how much that would cost me?
Yeah, that cost you a G.
I know. I said, I can't afford that yet. Will you help me? And she was like, yeah. So she decided to come on and help me. But I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I will take help. I'm not gatekeeping. I wouldn't be afraid to ask because when I first came on here, I thought, nobody's going to want to help me. But everybody did. Nobody gatekept. So I'm like, yeah, I'll tell you. I will tell you stuff if you want to know. Don't be afraid to ask. I will tell you. So I was happy and I was surprised. I really was. I was surprised. I hadn't been on like TikTok and Booktalk before that. So I didn't realize that. But I was like, do you mind if I ask you this question? It was like, yeah, girl, let me tell you. And I was like, really?
Mm,
Okay. Yeah, so I got a lot of help. So don't be afraid to ask because
yeah.
they will help.
Yeah, not everybody gatekeeps. It is a welcoming community. You
Yes.
know, it's just like any community has their problems. This is still a welcoming community.
Yes, I did. I found that out. I didn't think it would be, but I did. I found that out. And I was happy for it. I really was.
So, are you planning to attend? Shit, you just said 7, goddamn it! But are you
Yes.
planning to attend or participate in any upcoming book events, expos, and signings? And what are they?
Yes. I will be at Dreaming Dirty in Maryland.
Yeah.
um, Authors in Steel City, Indies and Bookworms, Smut Lovers Conference, and I'm going to the Boozy Book Tour in 2027. And I'm going to something in Las Vegas in June. I don't remember what it is. I just wrote Las Vegas June on my little clipboard here.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, and Romance Atlanta. I'm going to that one. It's the first bookstore that accepted my book, Romance Bookstore in Atlanta. So I'm going to that one. I feel like I'm going to be a minority though, but I'm going. I do. I do. When I went to Once Upon a Con, the first one that they had last year, and it was only like 9 of us.
Mm.
But I did really well. Like I did really well. So
I commend you because I'm only doing 2 events next year. I've been invited to a few, but I'm only doing 2. That's it. That's all anybody's gonna get out of me. Is 2.
well, I like traveling.
I
So
do not.
I can't wait until you go to Ireland because my book's in Ireland, and I can't wait to go there.
You and me both. I don't know if I might come back. I might not come back.
I didn't realize how close it was.
Mm.
It's only like a 5 or 6 hour flight. It takes longer to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, mine is 8 hours. Yeah.
So I can't wait to go there.
Yeah.
I'm making it a whole like I'll be there like a whole week before the event.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I'm making it a whole family trip. My whole family's like, we got a reason to go to Ireland, so we're making it a whole family
I'm going
trip.
by myself.
Oh,
This is
no.
my vacation.
Unfortunately, me and my family travel a lot. Like we
My
always
husband
travel.
come with me everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
This is my trip. I am having a good time on my trip.
Girl, I drag my husband along because he carry all the heavy stuff, and then he's in the room when I get back home. So, because he don't really like going to parties and stuff, so I'm dragging him along.
No, my husband will be everywhere, and that would mean that I would not be able to see everything that I want to see. Nothing. Nothing.
Yes.
So
it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to go.
Where can readers purchase your book? Like, do you have a website?
I do. I have a website. It's easy. It's magnoliaxen.com. Physical books is on my website. I pulled them from Amazon because they suck. So you cannot get a physical book from there. Besides, for the exact same price, including shipping, I will ship it to you, sign in bows with swag. Why get a plain old book from them? And they just kept giving me problems. So I said, screw it. So I pulled it from them. It's still at Ingram Sparks only because I still have bookstores that order from them, which once again, if you order me, I will sell it to you.
Yeah.
So, but I keep it on Ingram Sparks. But if you go to my website, you can get it through there. I also have a Beventi page that also lists like all of the places I have pre-orders for. And my limited special edition is on there. But it will be on my website for the beginning of the year for people to pre-order if they want to get it through there. And I will be like having my narrators do lives. I'm so excited. The scenes they can because, TikTok won't let them like do
Yeah.
certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly everything go through my website, and I'll be on TikTok. Even though I have a Facebook and I have Instagram, I'm never really on there.
Yeah.
I don't have time to. It's too many. So
Yeah.
I'm mostly on TikTok. Like I'll go on TikTok more often if they send me a message.
Mm.
But I like I like being on TikTok. So I just be scrolling, finding people.
So I'm gonna do your outro and we're gonna get out of here. All right.
I
Back. Please.
survived.
Magnolia, thank you for stepping into the Black Girl Tired book talk space and reminding us that Black women belong at the center of prophecy, power, passion, and paranormal worlds. Your stories challenge tradition, honor, imagination, and make space for Black readers to see themselves as rulers, not side characters in fantasy realms that were never meant to exclude us in the first place. To everybody who came on and those who will see this on YouTube, make sure you support, purchase, review, and be a very loud champion for Black authors like Magnolia because
Thank
our
you.
stories deserve to be seen, celebrated, and remembered. And as I always say, stay loud, stay loved, and stay Black on motherfucking purpose.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
are
I
so
appreciate it.
welcome.
Thank you guys for coming.
See, it was not that bad.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I told my husband, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do homework. Do I have to prepare? I'll be watching your interviews. They be some tough questions.
It's I look
It's
my
good though. It's good. It
my
good.
questions
It
are
was
based off of y'all books.
good.
It be y'all. Hey, I'm reading y'all books, so
They were
blame
good. They were
yourself.
good questions. They were
Blame
good questions.
yourself.
I was nervous though. I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, you gonna ask me a question. I ain't gonna know what the answer is.
See, it wasn't even that bad.
It
See,
wasn't. It wasn't.
hmm
I'm excited to meet you in person. I can't wait to meet you in person.
I am more of a very stoic person in person. Um,
Really?
I talk, but I don't talk that much. You know.
I talk
Um,
all the time.
well, you be talking to me, I'll be listening. I'm a good listener, but I talk, but I'm not really a talkative type person. You know, I'm more of the watch my surroundings. I blame the military.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm more of a
Especially the Marines. Like the Marines are
yeah.
tough.
So
My
I'm
brother was
more
in
of
the
a
Marines.
I'm watching my surroundings and yeah. But it's
Not
gonna be
me.
different.
You could
Huh.
kidnap me. My
Oh,
husband said you don't pay attention. He said you don't be paying attention to nothing. I said, honey, you pay attention. I'm just gonna walk through life thinking everybody good. He said you be the one to get kidnapped.
oh wow. What the
I
fuck?
would. I would. It is. It's hard for me. I don't know. Maybe because I don't think that I'm going to do something to somebody, so I never think. And you would think I grew up in Brooklyn, girl. You would think I would know better. Nope. I'd be the
Girl.
one to get kidnapped.
Oh, well, even if somebody was trying to kidnap me, they would send me back. They
They would think I was too costly. They would send me back.
they would send me back because I would be constantly beating on them.
Oh yeah, no, not me.
I'm still um. So, oh yeah, before we get out of here, I got an audio book that's going to be coming out next year for my first book. Didn't know that was going to happen, but it's happening. And and my book will be available in Indianapolis at a bookstore, a physical bookstore. So,
Wow.
so you know, so if y'all haven't seen me online, it's because I'm actually behind the scenes working.
I can DM you some stores. I got like 10 stores if you want that will take books.
Girl, let's keep it with one because I'm already stressed out. I'm already stressed out about everything else that's going on with this damn series. Um, because like I said, I didn't know I was gonna get this audiobook thing. I didn't know they were gonna come and ask me did I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, thank you, Podium. But yeah, so don't I don't know. I'm just trying to make it through the second book.
I actually don't even really listen to audiobook. I'm
I
a
don't either.
physical I'm a physical book girly. I
Me
like
too.
a physical book. Like I'll read some on my Kindle because they have it like on KU, but I'm a physical book. And I'm trying to get this is my office slash cattery. So I share it with my cats. I haven't kind of got it together, so I haven't put no bookshelf up. I actually just been writing. I haven't did really a lot into the house, but I can't wait to put my books up on the shelf. But I like a physical book.
I just been writing in my bed because that's the furthest I'm going, except
And
to the
it's
doctor's
comfortable.
office. But I'm in the bed nowadays, just typing my little heart's content. You know what I'm saying? And in between, if I get a little block, I read. But other than that, no. And I don't even be on TikTok like that anymore, unless it's for interviews.
I think I'm gonna get into audiobooks though, because I've been listening to the narrators and I was like, oh, if they sound good, this could be interesting.
Mm.
This thing could be good. Do it
Well,
in immersive.
roundabout when it's gonna come out?
Mine will be out for July. So July is my 1 year anniversary from when book 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And my main female character, she's booked up. And so it worked out perfectly for my 1 year. So it'll come out
Okay.
for July.
Okay.
And so I'm excited.
Okay.
But I'm excited to listen to it. I gotta go through this book and write who's talking when on each page for the narrators.
I'm so happy my shit is dual POV. It says it on top of the chapter. This is this person, this is that person. I am so happy.
Nope, mine is not. There's multiple people talking throughout the chapters, and I have to go through and do. Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I wanted the narration to be the whole book instead of it being in book 1 and book 2. So they're doing it all, and it's 24 hours.
oh Lord, Jesus. So how much is that? That's going to be like an omnibus? Is
Yes.
it? Is it? How much will that like run? How much are you?
The omnibus,
Mm.
the omnibus book bundle will be $249.
Mm.
And it's got this book, which is both books, and the hard copy, and it's gonna be all Du Bois.
It's gonna be hard copy.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be hard copy, and it's gonna have a print on the edge. I have a design on the edge. It's gonna be debosed, and it's got NSFW.
Oh,
It's got character art. It's got character art inside. I have my girl working on my art right now. It's gonna come with another book, which is the novella, which is Alpha Samu Chosen Not Fated. So you'll get that book, and then you will get you will get a mug. So you will get because the accountant in me has to have a list. So you will get a TBR card. You will get 6-inch stickers, bookmarks, pens, an e-reader sleeve with accessories, socks, 8x10 character art. You will get chocolate lip balm, the double chocolate cake it's a cake in a jar that I have a girl who used to work for me. She's a chef, so she's doing my chocolate cake in a jar. You will get the chocolate flavored tea that Natalie made for me that will come with a tea mug and an infuser, custom infuser. You will get the paranormal bookshelf spacer that says Den's Paranormal. You will get the scavenger hunt card, the chocolate scented 6-ounce candle. You will get the chocolate Spanish sangria plus a goblet to go with it. And you will get the wolf claw necklace and the golden goblet keychain.
wait a minute. How much did you say that was?
$249.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. I think that's a little cheap. Cause that $249 for all what you just said that's gonna be in that box.
Yes. I've already place my orders. I'm getting the books printed, so they're coming from, because I'm ordering so many books, so I'm only doing 250. But I found my printer and oh my God, it looks so good. I can't wait. I'm ordering so many books. So I'm getting 250 of the hard copy, but then I'm also getting 250 of each of book one and book two, plus 250 of Samuel's book. So I'm saving a lot of money on the book. Like going through him, because I'm ordering so many books, it's only like $7 for the hard copy book. But
But
if you have to
okay.
order so many.
But all the shit that you have in the box is way more than 250.
No, it's not. It's not. Besides, I plus you'll get the downloadable audiobook and the downloadable ebook, because you'll get a code. Like, so you'll get a card with the code on it that'll come in it, the book shipping to you. But I really just wanted to do it because I always wanted this to come out as one book, and I want to pay for my narrator. So I wasn't like trying to make any money on it. I have my spreadsheet, trust me.
Girl.
And you'll be able, like, they'll be able to order it through my website. They can pay for it in four easy payments if they want. They don't have to do the whole thing. It just has to be, books will be shipped out in June. Like boxes will go shipped out in June. So once I ship out my last order, 30 days from then is when I will make the ebook available, the audiobook and ebook available on my website. And I'm selling it it's called my immersive read. So when you order, you'll get the audiobook and the ebook together. So for those people that don't want the box later, but that won't be until after. So if you get it first, you'll get 60 days. If you get it last, you'll get 30 days before it goes to the market.
That's
But
insane. That's
yeah.
insane. Okay.
I like giving things away. I gave away a book to the bee fly, and she was like, I didn't know it's gonna come with the candle and all this stuff. I like giving things. And plus it'll make you remember me. You'll be like, oh, and each one will have a different candle. So like Jaden was chocolate, like she would unalive you for chocolate. Destiny is apple pie. And Victoria is what is this cake? I don't even like it. It's the one that everybody makes for Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie. Sweet potato. I don't like sweet potato pie, but that's her favorite.
Hold your hand out. Hold your hand out like this.
I know. And I've got a big sweet potato mark on my leg because my mother said all she ate was sweet potatoes when she was pregnant with me, and I don't like sweet potatoes. But that's going to be Victoria's because that's my grandmother's favorite. So that was her favorite food. It's the favorite thing she made. So I gave it to her, but I don't like it. So every character will have their favorite dessert, and that will be the candle that you get whenever I do like go to events or like do boxes, which I probably will never do this box again. So
Really?
well, I really only wanted to do this so that I can get the audiobook done, because I keep getting emails and messages about the audiobook, because I really wasn't going to do an audiobook, and I'm like, I'm not paying for no audiobook for 24 hours. And so then someone said, well, you can do like the gift box. I was like, okay, I'll do the gift box and do the audiobook. But once I get the audiobook, since I'm not putting it on ACX, I can then pay for all the rest of my audiobooks from that. So yeah, but I like if I go to this event and you show up and I give you something, that's great. But I don't know if I want to be doing book boxes. I mean, this is a lot of work. I had to do a lot of research for all of this stuff because I want to tie it into what's happening in the book. So that's why you'll get the sangria and you'll get the tea and and then you need the mugs and the goblets. I got wolf goblets. They are so nice. They got wolves on them.
And the price is once again $250.
Yeah. Well, I want to get them sold and away, and the narrators, and yeah.
Okay.
But I told you, the business person in me says the first 2 years is to just build my brand. So I just like people reading my books and then talk to me about my books. And not when you upset because I done unalive somebody, but all the other emotions I'm good with. You can call me don't call me when you get to the spicy parts either. But yeah.
Oh my God. But well, y'all heard that. So y'all get to looking out for those book boxes. Lord Jesus.
And I'm
Well,
gonna try to remember to make that content. Cause like the bucks came in and I didn't do not one video. Like you the first one that saw it. I haven't even did like a cover reveal for this. I haven't did a cover reveal for Destiny. Her book all finished and ready, cover ready. I haven't did none of it.
what?
But I'm gonna try because I like when things come in the mail. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna tell my husband it's his job to start recording stuff. He retired. Like, you gotta start recording for me. Cause that thing came in and I was like, oh my God, I ripped it open and put it together. I didn't pull out a phone at all. I'm gonna try to get better.
Okay.
But this was fun. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I will talk to you guys later because the headache from coughing is starting to set in, and I'm finna take some medicine and lay my ass down.
Yes. I hope you feel better soon.
Me too, because I'm tired.
Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for coming.
Bye, y'all.